Hello there. In this video, I'm going to look at some of the stuff that was raised in the reviews of the Q4 when it first came out and see if the reviewers were right. Starting with the biggest, most obvious one then. They all complained about, oh, it's got a big fake grille. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Because if you have that much real estate and you don't put anything in there, you end up with a massive plastic front end, which looks a bit kind of gormless. Now, Audi could have done what Ford and Volvo did and make a grille shape and just paint it, but that looks a bit silly. As does the bonnet bulges on the Mustang, where there's nothing to bulge for. Even the Enyaq, which is simply clever, has a fake grille. And, sneaking up the side here, fake air vents as well. But no one seems to moan about that. It's no different from any other Audi. They've all got that shape on the front. It's just a feature. They're not pretending it's a grille. It's plastic. It's just to make it look a bit better. Moving inside, quite a lot of them moaned about the shape of the steering wheel because they had the hexagonal steering wheel. Yeah, that's an option on most models. Just don't get it. Get a circular one if it bothers you. I've seen a few reviews complaining about the cruise control, just the standard cruise control, not the active one, and the fact that you can't go up by 1 mile per hour increments. But you can, you just tap it up the way or down the way, it moves up one at a time. If you hold it, it moves up 5 miles per hour at a time. It's possibly different for kilometres, but definitely you can go up in 1s or 5s if you're in miles per hour. The next thing quite a lot of people moaned at was scratchy plastics. Now, the top bit's squidgy. This bit's slightly scratchy, that bit's not. Armrest bit, fabric at the side, squidgy plastic to lean on. There's one section of hard plastic in the middle there, which, unless you're actively trying to scratch your own car, you wouldn't really be touching. So it's just a bit that leads up to the piano black. A lot of reviewers commented on the lack of electric adjustment for the seats, which at this price point is a bit annoying, but manual seat adjustment is fine, it's faster, so it doesn't bother me. They also pointed out that the screens weren't particularly large, the centre screen in particular is smaller than the ID4 and Enyaq, but you can put a lot of your stuff onto the virtual cockpit. And the heating controls are separate on physical buttons, they don't take up any space on the screen. I quite like having the physical buttons myself. The last thing I want to mention is boot space. Yes, it doesn't have as big a boot as the Enyaq. It's 65 litres smaller. And it doesn't have a flat boot floor unless you have the optional raised boot floor. But if you've got dogs, you might not want that raised boot floor anyway because you might want a bit more height in there. And 60 litres spread out over that much area is like 5-6 centimetres extra depth. It's not a huge difference. That's all I've got for you in this video, apart from Matt Watson from Carwire, you're right, it does creak every time you stop, which is kind of weird. What the hell? And again. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.